Hello guys and welcome back to another house building video. This video is a very special video for me. I've just found out that I have reached 100 subscribers and that is absolutely insane. So when I actually saw that, I kind of panicked a little bit because the house that I actually had out or planned to be out instead of this one was just not special enough for 100 subscribers. So I actually decided to build a whole new house from scratch, and it took forever. I worked most of the night on it, but in the end, it is definitely worth the wait. I think 100 subscribers is just insane. When I started this channel, I would have never thought that I would get so many subscribers. Mainly because I just do this because I love building in The Sims 4 and I want to share my creations. And to see people responding so well with my videos and what I actually do, it's just so fucking insane. I'm so happy. I'm lost for words. I'm just really thank you so much, you guys, for that. But yeah, as I said, a whole new house. So I decided to actually build a house that was worthy of 100 subscribers. So I decided to build this desert mansion, and it is absolutely insanely big. If you have seen my chateau video from the French mansion I did, it is much bigger than that. It's probably 2 times the size when you count the rooms and stuff like that. Or not 2 times, maybe, I don't know, maybe 1.5 times bigger than that. So yeah, I'm just working on the front entrance here of the house, and as you can see, it's very big already. It's a 3 stories house, and I had some problems with the camera actually starting to drift out to the side of the screen, and I just couldn't get it back. So there is some kind of cuts in the video. So if you see me do that, that is why. Also, some of the rooms built in this house or decorated, I just didn't show, because if I would have to show that, the video would turn out maybe 20 minutes longer, and it is already a very long video. 30 minutes is quite a long time, in my opinion, for a building video. I could have made it longer, but it's just, I thought that 30 minutes is kind of the limit for me, and it's also quite a lot to ask people to sit and watch a video that lasts 40 or 50 minutes. So yeah, but I'm building on the biggest lot in the desert here, Oasis Springs, and I was actually running out of space for a while. There is a part of the video where I'm actually doing the whole groundwork for the general layout of the house, and I just ran out of space, so I actually had to rethink some spaces and kind of remake it so that it would fit better, just because I needed a bigger lot for this house. But absolutely crazy big house, and the screenshots in the end are amazing. So look forward to that. And also the screenshots in the end, I will be showing those rooms that I didn't show off building in this speed build, with some screenshots. So look forward to that too. So I decided the outside wallpapers, I decided to have this brick stone in the bottom to kind of lay a foundation, because I imagined it would be a very heavy house. And then I chose this like polished sand polished brick for the outside, and then made part of the house this, brownish color, just because I thought it looked good and it would actually fit the other two wallpapers much better, and also just to break up the two wallpapers a little bit. Choosing the outside flooring here. Now I am gonna change that flooring, and when I actually started to build inside the house, the outside got messed up a little bit. I don't know why it does that. I can just say it's super, super annoying that when you do something inside and you have moved objects, that it just changes the outside sometimes, and columns disappear and stuff like that. It's super, super annoying. So that is one thing I really, really hope that they will fix sometime in the future. But yeah, this is the back of the house, and as you can see here, again, crazy, crazy big house. Lots of stairs in this house too, to kind of compensate for you have to get up and down everywhere. Inside the house there is quite a big deal of stairs too. So yeah, crazy amounts of stairs. This is actually one of those builds where I would have loved to have had a elevator or something like that. So this is actually the front entrance. Now the front entrance is actually underneath the upstairs balcony. And the reason I did that is because I thought it was a really, really cool idea to have like this crazy big open balcony in the front of the house. And as you can see, most of the front of the house is actually one big balcony, and in the end I am actually gonna place some flower beds and stuff like that around it, and onto the balcony, different places, to kind of make it look a little bit more fancy and high end, if you can say that. So this is also one of the front entrances. I don't know what to actually call this. It is kind of a front entrance, but then again, it's kind of not, because it's really not the front entrance. But yeah, just putting in windows here. So many windows in this house, and I tried to go with the general same style of the windows, but in the bottom of this build, I actually chose these smaller rounded windows, and then the big round windows for the middle part, and the except in the middle part there is actually a kind of glass room, as you can see there under the rounded balcony. And that was actually something I took from a picture, that rounded balcony with the kind of glass things under it. I thought it looked really, really cool, and I thought, you know what, I have to implement that into my build. But yeah, as you can see, again, a little bit fancy front entrance here, just putting in some fountains and stuff like that to kind of make it look, more fancy than it really is. And because this house is such a big build, some of the rooms in the house may be a bit underfurnished, and that is entirely on purpose, because I didn't want to furnish everything to the fullest. If you choose to download this house, you can, and then you can kind of decide what you are gonna want to do with those rooms. But most of the rooms are actually furnished, and also because the house is so big inside, I actually chose to make like these double walls at the downstairs, and some place it at the first floor. And I chose to do that because, as I said, it was such a huge build, and when I did this instead, you could kind of, it kind of seemed like it was a bit more, a bit more grand, if you can say that. And this was actually one of the places where the outside bugged pretty much. So when I put that hole in the floor for the grand staircase from the main floor down um, up to the first floor, the outside just went crazy, and I actually turned off the recording for quite a while because I got so annoyed that it just didn't want to work as I wanted it to. So I got pretty mad and I was so tired. But you guys deserve this build. And again, I can't tell you enough how much it means to me that you actually want to watch my videos and you subscribe to me. By the time that this house is actually up on YouTube, I can see that I have 110 subscribers. And when I started this channel, back in September, I believe it was, I started uploading. I just thought, you know what, I want to share my creations and I want to make people happy. And that is actually what I did. But then it turned into this whole thing where something unexpected for me was that people actually started watching it, and I have quite a few videos with over 1,000 views. I don't understand how that happened. But it just, then I thought to myself, my New Year's resolution, let's just make it that by the end of 2015, I am gonna have a goal that I could get 100 subscribers. And we've just started the new year. It's just the beginning of February, and it's already like, over 100 subscribers. It's just insane to me. It's nothing that I would have ever expected to go this fast. So just thank you so much for that. Really, from the bottom of my heart, it's just so amazing to think that people actually want to watch what I do. So yeah, thank you again so much. I can't express how much it really means to me. So just enjoy the rest of this video while I ramble on about what I actually did to this build. As you could probably tell by now, it's a very, very huge build, and I jump around each floor very, very often, just to kind of, get the the right amount of touches around every single thing, so every single room in the house kind of goes together. And I kind of try to mix a little bit of, old, not Spanish, but kind of deserty looks with modern, and kind of, a little bit of everything, and kind of make it go together. And one thing I did in this house building video was I actually used some of the pre-made bathrooms from the, kind of build mode to put in, because to be honest, I don't really care about bathrooms that much. They are just something that needs to be there for your Sims, and also in real life, of course. But that is why I actually didn't build. I actually think I built 2 or 3 of these bathrooms in this house. But just so you know, some of them are pre-made. Just because I was so tired and I didn't want to build the bathrooms. It's just an honest just trying to be honest here, and it's just, in the end, it doesn't really matter to me. The pre-made bathrooms from Maxis are actually pretty great and are great looking as well. So yeah, just working on the kitchen here again, trying to go with the vibe from the outside. And am I the only one who has this problem with this corner piece from the cabinet here? The corner piece didn't want to go in that corner, and it drove me insane. I thought I was gonna have a mental breakdown. I tried to kind of turn it around and stuff like that, but that just didn't work. And in the end, I just chose to kind of use move objects and put these two normal counters, no, not counters, cabinets together, and just let it be. It looks fine in the end, but it's just, it's not the same. The corner cabinets would have looked better, but it just didn't work, and I was going mental. So, but as you can see, a very, very large kitchen, and because this house is so large, I actually decided to put, chairs out here, so your Sims can actually eat inside the kitchen, because the dining room is quite far away. It's probably as far away as in the chateau build, but it's just this house is so much bigger, and as I said before, excuse me, many of the rooms in this house, or not many, some of the rooms you are not gonna see me build. I'm just gonna show you some pictures of it, because if I would have actually have to record building it, this video would be so much more longer, and I don't want to put up videos that are that long. 35 minutes is kind of my limit when I'm watching YouTube videos, so that's why I did that. But this is one of the bedrooms, smaller bedrooms. Now the upstairs master bedroom. I'm so tired. The upstairs master bedroom is actually on the second floor, and it is the biggest room in the house, the biggest bedroom. It is enormous, and I like how it turned out, but when I'm actually sitting here and recording it and thinking about how it looked, I could maybe have done a little bit more, but it is a very, very nice bedroom, and it's fully functional and stuff like that. So yeah, that is great. This is the huge dining room. I'm not actually sure if your Sims are ever gonna use this, except if you have like a party sim or something like that, but it's just a room that I chose to kind of fill out the space, and also just because a huge mansion like this with a insanely big front hall, you could call it, would have a insanely huge dining hall. And this is the front hall. It actually is a hall because it's massive. I just filled it up with random stuff and, living room stuff and all kinds of items that I could actually think of to kind of fill the space, because as you can see, it's a very, very big room, and it's just like, what am I gonna put in here? And I know a fireplace in the desert is maybe a little bit overkill, but it's just like, it takes up space, and let's just put it in there. So this room, or this house, actually also has its own library and its own separate study. So a separate library and a separate study, unlike in the chateau build. So that is also great. And I did these kind of very, very high bookcases. And the reason for that is because I thought, this is a fancy schmancy house, and let's make it a fancy schmancy library. And fancy schmancy libraries actually have these enormous bookcases with books all the way in the top, where you're thinking, oh my god, how am I gonna get that book? And then of course a grand piano in here, because why not have a little mood music while you are reading a book or something like that. And a chess table, because again, filling the space up with stuff that would probably go into a library. In the back there with the two doors, you can just see the kind of grayish wallpaper. This is two of the pre-made bathrooms that I just didn't show. And yeah, it's just, I'm changing the flooring and the wallpaper in almost the whole house, because I just thought this looked so much better than the kind of very, very bright wooden floor and the very, very bright wallpaper that was there before. So I just chose to do it this way. I thought it looked better, and in the end I'm really, really happy about how that I actually changed that. It looks better in my opinion. So we've made a bathroom, and no, not bathroom, a bedroom, and we've just jumped into the study here. A very, very big study. I didn't really put that much in here. And we are on the first floor now. Again, you can see some of the rooms here I just didn't show that I built. Bathrooms, again, inside there with the kind of staircase, a little study area, a little living room area, and of course this very fancy schmancy living room area with the kind of older furniture. And this is the grand staircase from the upstairs. Now, this room, I had no idea what to put in here, just because it was like, it's a grand staircase, there's a huge hole in the floor. So I just decided to put some bookcases, some chairs that you could sit on, decorate it a little bit with plants and stuff like that, and just finish it. So yeah, this is a guest bedroom, or you could use it as a separate bedroom, but it's just two single beds. Another small bedroom here. As you can probably tell, very, very similar design choices as far as the bedrooms goes. So this is, you could probably make this your master bedroom, but it is not. This is just another, maybe the smaller master bedroom, or it could be a guest bedroom. What do I know? A living room here in the middle of the two big bedrooms, and yeah, this is the last floor. And this video is actually quite long. I can't believe you're sitting here listening to me babble on. But yeah, inside the master bedroom here, again, staircase hole in the middle of the floor, and just I tried to put in as many staircases as I could in the places that they would actually look good. So there are quite a lot of staircases, but I do believe there's only one or two staircases up to the second floor. So we've moved outside here, and this is what I talked about. This is where I do the kind of outside flower beds, to kind of mix and match up the outside a little bit, because the balconies was very, very big and it just needed a lighten up. So I chose these two, the bush llama and the kind of small elephant, to put in the front here, and just trees and plants and stuff like that to kind of make it look good. And I tried to choose plants that looked very, very flourished. Is that a word even? Very, very, bright and stuff like that, to kind of, mix up the outside a little bit, because as you can see here, the overall design choice of the outside wallpapers and stuff like that fits the world really, really, really well, but without any plants on this lot, it would just look so boring. So really, really glad that I decided to do that. Now the front yard here, I didn't really do much with that, just because it was so grand in its own place, with the all the staircases and huge excuse me, huge flower beds and stuff like that. So I just thought, if I do any more out here, it would probably look a little bit overkill. And I'm really, really happy that I didn't kind of, overdrive it with, trees and stuff like that in the front. I am gonna put in some palm trees in the front, but that is that. But yeah, just moving into the pictures here in a little bit, just taking a quick spin around. And we have inside here the dining hall. The dining hall and the front hall here as well. As you can see, very, very big room. The kitchen here, also love how that turns out. And this is the bedroom beside the kitchen. The library, also love how this turns out. When I actually took these pictures, the family that actually was on this lot just kind of immediately used all the things. I didn't even command them to do anything, so that is always a great thing, that your Sims actually feel like they could use stuff there. The first floor, kind of little lounge tea room maybe, one of the bathrooms here, the grand staircase kind of room, a guest room here, yeah, just another bedroom. So many bedrooms in this house. Another bedroom from the this is the kind of little master bedroom with the master bedroom bathroom here. The kind of living room area in the middle of it, and then into the other master bedroom with the master bed there, and the master bathroom. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to me. It means so much to me, and I'm kind of lost for words, but I hope this house kind of shows how I feel about you guys, and just thank you so much. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching Auvbri Gaming. Please leave a like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already done that. And I will see you next time for another house building video. Have a fantastic day. Bye.